Here is a major mistake that people make in the manifestation process. As I speak these words out loud, understand that your human is going to wrap itself around it. i.e., although the words I am speaking are from power frequency, oneness frequency, connection to source, your human, in the space that it takes for me to speak the words out loud and for your ears to receive them, is going to infuse the illusion of separation from source into my words. Which is why you've heard these words so many times before, but they haven't landed. The key to manifesting what you desire is the acceptance of what is. The key to manifesting whatever you desire with laser focus precision exactly the way you want it is the acceptance of what is in the now moment. What most people interpret this message as, and where they go wrong, is that they make their desire wrong. And they actually interpret this message as resign yourself to the fact that it's not going to happen. Resignation and acceptance are two very different frequencies. Very different. When you are resigned, notice how your body automatically goes into slump. It feels heavy. It's a give up energy. It's powerlessness. You can feel the density of resignation. And that's what most people do. When they hear this message, accept what is to manifest what you want. They hear, oh, I got to resign myself to what is. Very different energy. When you are fully in acceptance of what is, you are in the level of awareness that recognizes what is an exquisite part of your manifestation coming into being, even if it's not there yet. Notice how that's very, very different to giving up. The desire is still very much alive. There's an excitement. There's a connection to the bigger picture whilst being rooted in the now moment and being fully in love with what is in the now moment. When you understand how manifestation works at the core level, when you understand that in order for the universe, source, in order for you to experience what you desire, you first have to be shown what is holding you out of alignment from it. So when things aren't working the way your human thinks they should be, that's actually a key part of your manifestation being birthed in. And what you do with it matters. If you resign yourself to the fact that it's not coming in, and then you give up on your desire, the momentum of the manifestation drops. And the universe can't keep delivering the pieces that you need to build your manifestation in. And so then, automatically, your frequency then creates the fact that it's not going to happen, because you've resigned yourself to the fact that it's not going to happen. And guess what? Internal reality creates external world. And so it doesn't happen, because that's a frequency you've aligned to. Very different to acceptance and flow and recognition that it's already done, and you are simply now building it into your 3D world. And the world is supporting you to do that, because the world is source and so are you. And so what we really want to animate in our system is, okay, what is happening here is guiding me to building my manifestation into my 3D reality. There is a frequency coming in that feels sticky. I've got resistance around it. Okay, acceptance of what is. I've got resistance around it. This is part of the manifestation process. Don't mind Poppy, she's clambering everywhere. So if I accept what is, I recognize this as part of the process. I recognize this as part of myself as source, building my manifestation in. So if I'm feeling resistance to something in my external world, guess what? It's just a representation of a frequency I'm animating inside of me. And the external world has been brought up as a mirror to show me that that resistance is occurring. If that resistance is there, that's a part of me that's pushing my manifestation away. And it's showing me this so that I can transmute it and drop deeper into the truth that my manifestation exists in the now. I'm no longer in the waiting energy. I'm in flow. I'm in union with myself as source, in recognition that what is exactly what needs to be in order for my manifestation to be built in. So let me give you an example. Usually much easier when we plug this into something 3D. Let's say I want to build a really powerful, heart-led business that's going to impact people across the world and that's going to help them to really feel the best version of themselves. It's going to resource me in the process. But I keep coming up against the edge of feeling like, I don't really want to sell. I don't really want to show up on stories. I don't really want to go on social media. I don't really want to do all these different things. And yet these keep coming up again and again. The same message that you keep getting again and again and again and again is that these are the pieces you need to engage with. Yeah, we have resistance around it sometimes, don't we, Pops? There are two pieces here. There's an internal element and an external element, both of which need to be dealt with. But it's all around your internal pieces. Let go of the part of you that's in resistance to the external elements. It's that resistance that's keeping your energy locked and not allowing the beingness of yourself as source to flood through you and give you the core answers you are looking for. Sometimes that means start showing up on stories, start getting up on social media, start doing the things that you feel resistance to. Accept what is, flow with it, be with it. Because once you are in flow with the moment, you can connect to yourself as source. And if your desire is to keep building that business without using social media, without showing up on stories, without having to do sales the way that everybody else does sales, yourself as source will show you how to do that with crystal clear clarity. But if you can't connect to yourself as source, you're not going to find those answers. And the way to connect to yourself as source is acceptance of what is to recognize that yourself as source is showing up for you and guiding you to the parts of you that feel resistance to stepping into what you want. And when you drop the resistance, accept what is as a part of what you are building in, not resignation for what is and give up on the dream, the next stepping stone in your manifestation will reveal itself. This is why acceptance of what is so important. It doesn't mean give up on your dream. It doesn't mean accept the behavior that your partner is giving you if you are not happy with it. It doesn't mean accept less than you deserve. It means accept what is, i.e., observe what is, be with what is, take in the information and the data from what is, and then realign to what you want. The way you realign is by dropping into the present moment, dropping into full body awareness that all is working for me, that Source is always supporting me, and that's when the answers will be revealed. Because that's when you'll be connected to yourself as Source, and you're not going to be at war with yourself. You are going to be interconnected, which is exactly what is going to connect you to those ultimate truths that are going to help you build your manifestation into 3D reality. So if you enjoyed this, send me a little message or drop a comment. If this is something you've been wrapping your little brain around for a little while and couldn't quite make sense of it, let me know whether this helped. If you are looking to work more fully with myself and with the source frequencies that I channel, the Galena Collective, we've got many different options at the moment. You can book with us in terms of our one-to-one session, which is the Recode, which is where we literally take you through a core manifestation piece and unlock all of those pieces that are blocking you right now, give you key action plans to go away and work on so that you can start building that manifestation into your third dimensional reality with clarity and with focus. And we also have a much deep dive, full commitment for that individual that's really wanting to build her legacy out into the world, which is our one-to-one program, Limitless. And we also have an exciting event coming up in London. You can check out all of that information on the highlights on my Instagram page. So sending you all oodles and oodles of love. Have a wonderful day. I will see you all soon.